Lori's Beauty Room, where glam meets real life at the Grown Women's Table. Hey, it's your girl Lori. Hope you guys are having a great and wonderful day. Y'all, today I'm making a mess. Today, we are going, for those who are watching the replay, we are going to use the new Sonia G. Hey, girl, hey. The new Sonia G brushes. We use these, but we're going to use for the whole face. But these are the eye set. So we're going to use these. Yeah, I was running a few minutes late. And we are going to play in some old makeup, shopping our stash. Y'all, we are shopping our stash. I do have some PR that I want to show you. And you guys know this Winky Lux. I really like this Winky Lux lip balm. It's the matcha one. Yes, yes. Hey, son. All right. Hey, cat. Y'all really like this stuff. Let me put some lotion on so we ain't gonna be out here looking crazy. Let me make sure I got the live on. You're leaving off for ballet? Yeah, I know, girl. Y'all know my sleep. I'm working hard on trying to get my sleep together, but it is what it is. Let me see if I can make sure I can pull this live up. All right, you guys, don't forget, hey, Noel. Don't forget, thumbs up the video. That's a way of saying hello when you come in the door. You know, when you come to people's houses, we say hello. Thumbs up the video. Oh, I was putting on some lotion. So our topic tonight, y'all, I was going to talk about all of the drama. And I'm going to touch on it, but we'll talk about that. We are going to touch on that. We're definitely going to touch on that tonight. But my main topic is really going to be picking and choosing. That's going to be the main topic of tonight. But y'all, I got some smell good PR, y'all. I'm so excited. All right, now we're not ashy. Yeah, I'm super excited. We're going to talk about that first. And then I also received these brushes from Sonia G. These are her Alpine brushes. We're going to get into these also. Oh, who was YBA? Who was that? Lily? Who was that? But thank you, baby. Thank you. Tanya, hey girl, hey. It's been a minute. How you doing? So, y'all, I keep saying we ain't gonna be here long because I'm so tired. But let's get into this PR right quick. And I'm gonna ask you guys, are you familiar with this company? So I received this PR through ShopMy. So ShopMy is the affiliate link program that I work with for all my affiliate links. I know, it's glad girl. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back. So a company by the name of Dime. I know it's sold in Sephora, but I have not, and I waited for y'all. Y'all, when I tell you I wanted to open these and smell them, but I said no. I'm gonna wait for the crew, and that's what we did. So I was able to pick out 2 different scents. So I picked out one that is called 7 Summers. And then I picked out another one that's called Stay Away. Now, I know they both are supposed to be gourmand. Girl, no, you ain't been bad, girl. Oh, you talking to Dorliza. Okay. All right, so I'm doing this with y'all because so this is what it looks like. So first of all, first impressions of just the packaging. Do y'all hear that rain? I'm definitely probably not gonna be on here long because I don't know how this internet gonna be acting, but AT&T be acting crazy. Isn't this a nice bottle? Like, first of all, I love a frosted bottle. Something about a frosted bottle says sexy to me. Do y'all hear that rain? And I love this black top. Let's see. Okay, it's not magnetic. It's not. But it's a nice top. So I pulled up the notes. I did do that. Let me pull up my glasses. Can y'all hear that rain? Now, how dare it start raining? I'm already tired. That's not going to help my situation. Y'all, I brought glasses here purposely. And what did I do? Oh, here they go. Well, y'all, it's getting down out there. Okay. So I did a screenshot. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so which one is this one? Okay, so the notes for this one is the stay a while. It's considered a warm gourmand. Top notes are roasted pistachio, candied pear, and bergamot zest. Mid notes are cream a la pistachio. Oh, so it's a lot of pistachio in this. This is pistachio accord. White chocolate drizzle. Jasmine petals. And the base is vanilla bean, caramel, cashmere musk, tonka beads, cedarwood. I don't know, y'all. Hey, girl. I don't know. Let me get my spray strips. Hold on. Welcome back. All right. I got my strips. Hey, Lady B. We're drinking out our coffee today. We are, as a matter of fact, look where I'm at. In Texas, Dorliza. I'm drinking out of my Texas cup. So what I'm going to do is we're going to spray it on paper. And this is my first impression. Let's see what the atomizer does, how it does. Okay, a nice atomizer. Did y'all see that? Oh, I smell it already. Hold on. This is definitely a warm pistachio. Is this a summer? Oh, that pistachio is definitely, if you're a pistachio lover, it is a little bit of zest. Like when I first smelt it, that first spray sniff. A little zest. Let me just put it on my skin because that's what really tells the story, y'all. On skin. On the side with the tattoo. Remember that because I might forget. This is giving me more of a, not so much of a summertime. This is definitely gourmand. If you're not a gourmand lover, you're not going to like this. And it's definite that nuttiness of that pistachio is coming through a lot. And then there is a faint, like zesty, lemony, like, you know, that bergamot. It's creamy. How much are these perfumes? Good question. I got them in PR. Let me look them up. I know they're in Sephora. Wait a minute. What? I need to let this dry down because it's by a company called Dime. And this one is called Stay a While. I don't know why I keep wanting to say stay away. Let me go on Sephora and look. Because I know they're sold on Sephora. You love a gourmand? I think you would like this one. I thought why it's not coming up? Hold on. Oh, I gotta say perfume. Duh. You've heard good things about this brand? I thought they were, I know they sold because I just, why I can't find them? Or is it something other than perfume? Hold on, maybe it's beauty. Hold on, y'all. Oh wow, this is weird. That was really weird. Hold on. Embarrassing me on this on my live. It's weird because I got the notes and all that stuff off of the Sephora website. Well, on their, hey, Chai, on their website, the 1.7, which is this, is $62. That's not bad at all. And on their website, y'all, unlock up to 20% off of your first order when you do your little email. And I may, let me go to, hold on, let me see if, I can put the link in the description box from my shop mine. Okay, now that it's settled down and it's dried down onto the skin, I'm gonna tell you guys what let me catch up on these comments. Hold on. Okay, I can send you a link to your Instagram. Okay. I saw a picture of that school that had that graduation in the rain. I said, oh my God, that was so crazy. So it's been raining all day. Yeah, we're getting rain. Hold on, let me make sure I'm caught up. I love me a good fruity citrus scent too. Okay, this one now is not as like strong. It's hugging a little closer to my skin. I'm not saying it's a skin scent, but it is hugging a little closer to the skin. And there's a sweetness that's now coming through. I still get that nutty pistachio, creamy pistachio, but there's a sweetness that's starting to come through. But it is hugging closer to the skin. So I don't know how it's going to project and all that. And y'all, this is a first impression. Literally just open the box, okay? And I want to say thank you to Shop My and Dime for gifting me these items. Now the last one, oh, it's thundering. The last one is called 7 Summer. And let me give y'all the notes on this one. Now this one is considered a woodsy gourmand. Top notes are bergamot zest, juicy pear, lavender blossom. On the mid note, vanilla orchid. I'm sorry. Hold on. Why is this? I'm going to go up. Now, this is why I'm kind of nervous. Whipped cream. I'm going to tell y'all why I'm nervous about that. And sweet coconut. And then the base is blonde wood, ambroxan, and fluffy musk. Now, I'm not going to judge it yet, but when I get stuff that says whipped cream, I automatically think of a latonic, a milky scent, and those scents kind of like sour on my skin. So I'm hoping that's the case for this. But same packaging. And I love this. I love this top. Super cute. Very simplistic, but oh, I got the little D on the back. Very simplistic, but classy, you know? So let's see what we're working with. We already know what the itomizer look like. Ooh. Okay. This is, I don't know if they say these are unisex, but I could see a man wearing this. It's giving me clean. I know this says that it's a, what they say is a woodsy. It's definitely woodsy, but clean like. But not pine sol, pledge, lemon clean. This right here is definitely a summer scent. Oh, this smells good. So far out of the two, this is the one I like. 7 Summers. I'm liking this. Let me put it on skin. We're going to put it on this arm. Oh, I love the itomizer. It's a nice mist. Ooh, this is it's fresh. It is woodsy. I'm not getting no gourmand. Hold on. I am getting that latonic note. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure. CK Calvin Klein has new fragrances coming out. I know there are new ones that they got. The one that's in the purple and the pink bottle. I like that. This is both of these are very light scents. Like, I don't feel like they're not a beast mode type of scent. What? This one still is, It's giving me a freshy woody, and it says it's a gourmand, but I'm not getting gourmand from this at all. This is giving me get out the shower and you want to smell good and fresh, clean with a little to it. Or if you're going to be on a plane somewhere and you want to smell good, but you don't want to be offensive because you don't know, people around you, you don't want to just be doing too much, but you still want to smell good. That's what this is. But this one is more of a skin scent than the first one. So hold on. Yeah, I'm like you, Ms. V. If it smells good, I don't care if it's new or old. I will buy it. Now, I am a person that will blind buy something. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I will do that. You got 2 new fragrances on the way. Jesus, take the wheel. Girl, you gotta smell good. You gotta smell good. Hey, now y'all know how I feel about perfume, so this is a safe place. So y'all, that is the PR that we got. This one is very soft. That 7 Summer is very soft. And the pistachio one, the Stay a While, the longer it's on my skin, the sweeter it's getting. And you can still smell this pistachio, but it's not as prominent. It's not all up in your face. But that's that. So let's get into playing in some makeup and talk about the other PR that I got. I want to first say thank you so much to Sonia G and Beautylish for gifting me the Alpine series eyebrush set. I am truly honored and thankful, as well as they also gifted me the face set. And we're going to use all the brushes. But let's talk about the new brushes. Now, you guys, these are limited edition. And let me see. I think they're still available. They're still available. Let me double check, because I don't want to be lying to y'all. And y'all, we're going to play some makeup and talk, because it's been a lot going on in our community. But I don't want to talk. Okay, this is what I want to say. I want to talk about it, but I want to you know me. I want to pull something out of it. And we're going to pull picking and choosing is what we're going to talk about. But let me make sure. I don't think they're sold out. And you can get these as individuals. Wait a minute. Let me make sure you can get them as individuals, because I don't want to be lying to y'all. No, you cannot get them as individual. You can get them either a set of 4, or you could get them in duos. And I'm going to tell you what this is. Duo number 2 is which 2 brushes. So this is duo number 1, and this is duo number 2 that you can get. And this one is 5 and 7, and this is 6 and 8. Now, let's go over the brushes real quick, and then we're going to play in makeup and talk, because y'all, the beauty community is on fire. Yeah, you might need to go and smell it. Go to Sephora. And they both, to me, are very light scents. So this is not, to me, just from first impressions, they're not beast mode. Yes, I do need some coffee beans for when I'm doing scents. You're right. Girl, sometimes, Lady V, you just gotta do what you gotta do. You know, it is like it's just, you're not on drugs or nothing, so you okay. What's my favorite note? Jasmine. Y'all know I love me a jasmine. I'm a white floral girl, but I love me a good fruity floral. That's kind of like my top, but I'm very eclectic. I like everything pretty much except for I'm not a fan of cedarwood. I'm not a fan. I do not like oud. I do not like oud at all. That's not my gist. Mm-mm. My brother loves that Tom Ford oud wood. He loves the oud. I do not like oud. Okay, y'all. So let's go with the first brush, Alpine 5. This is what she looks like. And y'all, these are dyed. You love oud? Yeah, I can't do oud. These are dyed Sakahoko goat hair bristles. And I love the gradient. And of course, all these brushes were inspired by, y'all, let me show you. Have y'all seen the picture? Have y'all gone to Sonia G's You Love Jasmine? See? You love Gardenia too? If you go to her Sweetest Temptation, if you go to it's on my phone, let me just pull it up. And she'll tell you what these brushes were inspired by. Y'all. When I tell you, let me see if I can find this video so if I can show it to y'all. I said, I don't know who's walking across this bridge, but y'all, Sonia G brave. I told her, I said, I would have to crawl across. She had me cracking up. She told me, I got you. I'm like, girl, I ain't doing it, but it's so beautiful. Did I? Ooh, Turkish rose and gardenia. I'm just not getting into rose. I used to always say I didn't like rose, but I now understand that all roses are not red. White roses are a little sweeter, I think. And so I'm getting more into rose notes. Oh, one of these. Oh, I think it's this one is starting to really smell good. Y'all look at this video. Hold on. Y'all, this is Sonia G walking across. This is the reason. This is what these brushes are inspired by. The Alpine, the Swiss Alpine. These brushes are inspired by this. And that was her walking across this bridge. Okay, son. I was like, so beautiful. And that's her. So I just wanted to kind of give y'all a little bit of, backstory as to where the inspiration comes. She said she would go take walks and see the mountains, and that's what inspired the colors of these brushes. Isn't she on point with the inspiration? When I was reading that and saw that, I was like, girl, you got that to a T. Like to a T. But anyway, so this brush right here is the Out 5. And it's like a pencil detail brush. There's some stiffness to it, but then you can also have some flexibility to move. See that? And I'm going to use this one for my outer V. But when I first lay down my dark color, also it could be used lower lash line to apply eyeshadow in the lower lash line. It also can be used to apply your inner corner eyeshadow. See how it fits right there? And that's one of the things I do love about her brushes. They're all, y'all know they're always multifunctional. Now the next one is the Alp 6 brush. And it's like a dome. Please see your question. Hold on, let me see. I do feel like some fragrances are meant for when in cold weather. Some fragrances are meant in warm weather. And I feel like a lot of those heavy gourmand type scents, I personally would not wear them in a hot, sticky weather because it would just be too much. But I would not wear a freshie in the wintertime because it's just gonna, you won't be able to smell it. Girl, that's the adventure. You talking about that bridge there on 77 that you go up under? Is that the one you talking about? Okay, so this brush right here is kind of unique because it's a like domed, and it's got a little tip, which I like. I'm going to use this one also for my outer V, but also just to intensify, if I need to intensify the color. Yeah, our baked goods, nuts, and vanilla. Yeah. Yes, food like scents. So that's what I'm going to use this one for. Also, you could use it to go down the nose if you're doing like your little contour down your nose. I feel like this would be a nice little... Now, these brushes are for powder. They're recommended for powder. I could, if I wanted to, use this for the inner tier as well. And you know how sometimes when you want to get in that crease and make it dark, see how, and I got hooded eyes, so it gets right there. It's perfect. And there's enough stiffness to this to where it's not gonna have the product just going all over the place. You know what I mean? You're gonna have a lot of control and build up intensity in that crease as well. Now the next one is the 7. Yeah. This one is our, basically our crease brush. Your blender, you can use this to lay down your eyeshadows. And for my eye size, it's a perfect size to lay down, and then I can wipe it and turn it to the side and blend. And y'all we already know that Sonia G brushes are extremely soft. Okay, now this one, the 8, y'all. I don't know. Y'all know I love a detail brush, but this brush, y'all, the sky is getting a little crazy looking out there. This brush, this detail 8 brush, I really like this brush because yes, if you have bigger real estate eye space, you could use it to lay down. But yes, highlighter, especially for detail work, like right there, I can use this for a highlighter. I can also use this to press my powder up under the eye. So I feel like this could almost go into the face set. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hybrid. Like, I feel like it could be used on the face and the eye. So those are the brushes. But let's get into some makeup. Let's talk, y'all. Oh my goodness, we've been on here for 34 minutes. Yes, well, these are all going to be used for your powders. Oh, for a nose highlight. Yes, I didn't even think about that. Look at that. So to me, this one right here could be a face or eye brush, It really could. But we're going to put on a little something. Let me get me a little primer. I'm trying to use up my, because we're trying to use up our stuff. I'm trying to use up my Gucci primers because I don't got that much. I do as much, but not that much. But y'all, tonight's topic. First of all, let me look this girl's name up because I don't want, Hold on, y'all. Her name's Esther, a makeup artist by the name Esther. Okay, so y'all, we're not gonna the blush drama, yes. And let me tell you, this is my takeaway from it. It's very complex. It's a lot of layers to this. That's why I don't want to really go into it because I feel like we'll be here all day. First of all, it was when I say me and my friend were talking, and when I say it took over my timeline, it took over my timeline. Yes, Patrick Top. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, what is going on? So the gist of it is Patrick Todd dropped this new transition blush kit last week. And the technique that he is using is extremely similar to the makeup artist by the name of Esther. Now, is this blush technique new? No. Do she take credit for it? She says she does not take credit for it, but she is the one that made it very popular right now. Patrick Todd said he created it. So, okay. Now, and he trademarked, and this one said was so much misinformation out there. He did do a trademark. He didn't trademark the technique. He trademarked the name, which a lot of brands do when they come out with their line. They trademark their brand, so can't nobody else come out and do it and use it again. So that makes more sense to me now that I thought about it, and I was like, oh, okay, he trademarked the transitional blush, which is the name of his blush kit. And if I'm wrong, let me know. Which is normal. At first, I was like, that don't make no sense, but it does make sense. Let me tell you my biggest takeaway from this, and then Jackie Aina is involved with this now. My biggest takeaway from this situation is this. We have so many people on the internet talking loud and wrong as heck. And they're only doing it for, this is my opinion, clicks and views. Because this is the controversy, the latest controversy. And now, yes, fragrance do have seasons when they are to be worn. But some people wear whenever they, yeah, some people do. Yeah, some people wear whatever they want, whenever they want. So, and let me tell you why I'm saying this, y'all. Because I was on TikTok. It was exhausting. It was exhausting to hear people, well, I don't wear makeup, but. So if you don't wear makeup and you're not in the makeup community, how are you making a 5-minute dissertation on this topic? Clicks and views. Then, oh, and Juvia's Place was involved. Then you got people, hold on, let me catch up on comments. Painted by Esther, thank you. Well, no, see, it's not from her culture. She's from London. And that technique is basically is an Asian technique. Like, it is technically like from Patrick Todd's, you know, where he's from. It's an Asian technique. It's not a London or wherever she's from type of technique. So that's not true. But my thing with it is Kevin Aquan back in the 90s was doing this technique. And no, I know it's not only Asian, but that's where it's kind of like was known from when it originated. So now what she did was she came and took it and put her own little twist to it and made it very popular, which is ain't nothing new up under the sun. There is nothing new up under the sun. Everything comes back in style. Someone just comes and make it cool again. And I feel like based on the research that I did, she was the one that came and made it cool again. Now, am I going to say that Patrick Ta is not the blush man? No, because he's always been into blushes. That's kind of been his thing. Like, I know I have some of his blush duels. So those are his things. Hold on, y'all. Let me catch up. And that's the thing too. Like Kat's talking about Patrick Ta has a specific audience, and that's another thing. A lot of people that was talking about this they're not buying Patrick Ta. Now, am I defending Patrick Ta? Absolutely not, because he's wrong to me. I don't like how he moved in this situation. But most of the people ain't buying his stuff or don't even own his stuff, especially when you were trying to compare. Hold on. They were comparing these blush kits, these blush duels, to the blush duels from Juvia's Place. First of all, and this one I said with so much misinformation, this is a cream and a powder. Juvia's Place is all powders. They're apples and they're not the same. Hold on. If that's the case, I'm gonna be like, y'all know I've been doing cocktail blushes, darker blush here, lighter blush there. I've been doing that forever. Yeah, she made it popular, right? She made it a trend. Petra is known for the blush that has the money and the product creativity, ability to maximize on the trend and make money. Okay. Oh my God, this thing is so layered, y'all. I got supposed to be putting on makeup. This is so layered. So this is something else I was saying. Y'all remember, and I feel like all of us are OG makeup heads. Y'all remember when the, what is it called? Liquid lipsticks came out. Y'all remember that? When the liquid lipsticks came out, every single brand you can think of had their own version of liquid lipsticks. In the makeup community, whenever something becomes trendy, all the brands jump on board. I feel like, and I don't like the way he moved. So I don't want people to think I'm defending him because I'm not. But had it not been him, it could have been Dior. It could have been Chanel. It could have been L'Oreal. It could have been Juvia's Place. It could have been somebody else. Once they see something is trending, just like now all of a sudden we got cream contours. When cream contours and bronzers became trendy, every brand has a cream contour or bronzer. Like makeup is nothing but copycatting. Hold on, y'all. And yes, and that's the thing, like you said, Chai, he had the capital behind him to be able to go and create this. But this is my thing too. I feel like he should have did a collab with her. To me, this is what he should have did. He should have did a collab and let it be known this is where I got my inspiration from. And that's the problem I have with him, because he did not, he tried to say, I did this. This is all me. And yes, he does the blush. He's a blushy guy, but she is the one that made it trendy, and he did not acknowledge that. Yes, very common in fashion beauty. Yes, I'm not saying that they have not, but I do know, if you look, that is an Asian type thing. Girl, were there a kill on your lips would be so dry. He will not be the last. And Morphe copied his blush. So that's why I say it's so complex, right? It's so complex. And I feel like that he should have, this to me, the morally right thing to do would have been to accredit that young lady, collab with that young lady. You know what I'm saying? This is where you are, evidently you are inspired by what she's doing. Am I saying he ain't never do it? I feel like he did it, but not like she does it. Hers are very bold and vibrant, and it's beautiful. You know, I personally wouldn't wear it, but it's beautiful. Uh, Hold on. But I feel like that's what he should have done, and then none of this be an issue. Right. This is second time, because before, I know he wasn't paying one of the influencers, a black lady. He didn't pay, and so she ended up coming out and destroying all his products. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that was my thing about it, and you had so many people getting on the internet, y'all. Oh my God. I was like, that don't even make sense. What are you saying? Like, it was just like a girl. I was just like, y'all are just getting on here for clicks and views because it's the trendy just like what we're talking about now. Him taking what he was, her what she made popular, and then he created it into something for his brand. You got people all on TikTok and making videos only because it's the trendy conversation, and they don't be having no knowledge. When you start a conversation off about makeup community and you ain't in the makeup community and you don't wear makeup, what are you talking about? Now, I need some makeup on my face. That's what I need. Hold on. Let me go ahead, and we're going to use the Tom Ford. I need a concealer first. I'm using my Gucci concealer. So the Jackie Aina portion of it all. Oh, they dragging her, honey. They are dragging her for filth. Because she reviewed the eyeshadow. I mean the blushes. She reviewed them. And then, of course, they was, in her comment section. And basically what she's saying is she's not speaking on it. And people are telling her, oh, it's so awful funny how she picks and chooses what she wants to talk about. And it's funny to me that how you mad at somebody else because they choose not to speak on something. Oh, that's her friend. That's her home. Like you said, that's her homeboy. I said, And if it is, I feel like Jackie Aina has championed for women of color. She carried a load on her back. She lost probably lots of money because she spoke the truth when nobody else was saying nothing. The doors that she opened for you to even walk in, for you to have a shade range, and if she chooses not to talk about something, oh, now she's the problem. Not to mention that the young lady that is painted by Esther did do a tweet. I might have to go find it, telling people to go and support Juvia's place. And that is Jackie Aina's arch enemy, honey. So I'm gonna put it to you this way. So me and Dorliza, we cool. But I don't like Chai. Chai is disrespectful. Chai has said some wild stuff about me, and I don't mess with Chai. But now Chai and Dorliza, buddies. And something happened with Dorliza, right? Girl, go on back over there with Chai. I ain't got nothing to say. And I feel like that may be a little bit of it. And am I mad about that? Nope. Because they was like, oh, this was smelling good, y'all. We talking about the, hey, Karen, we talking about, girl, the blush gate, Patrick Ty and all them. And I feel like she's saying, I ain't getting in it. This ain't my fight. I'm not fighting. I'm not picking up the cape for everything. And I'm definitely not picking up the cape for somebody that's rocking with somebody I don't rock with. And I may be totally wrong. I'm just assuming. Right now, I am assuming. I don't know Jackie Aina like that. So I don't know. I'm just assuming. But I think that may be why she's just like, and then people's like, oh, why would she review it? Well, I don't know. I need to go back and look because I have not looked to see. So, when I don't know, I'm the first to say I don't know. But I can't see Jackie Aina just out here doing videos for people without getting paid. And I may be wrong. I feel like it probably was a paid sponsorship, contractual, and the video most likely, because she's a professional, had been filmed long ago because somebody had to edit it, and then she dropped it on the launch date, like whenever she was supposed to. And I don't feel like she even choosing a side though, child, because she said in the video, she said, I'm not fighting his battles. She said, I'm not telling y'all what to buy, who to buy from. If he got a problem, that's his battle to fight. She said, I'm not fighting his battles. She just said, I'm not speaking. I don't have nothing to do with it. So, and even and this was the thing too, because everybody's like, oh, why is she talking about Juvia's place? So you have a lot of people on TikTok that's younger that might not have been around. And what was that? 2018? Was that 2018? 2018? It was between 17 and 19, I think. I can't remember. But back in them days. Hold on, let me catch up. When all that stuff came out with Juvia's place. And she made a valid point. And I'm going to say what I think her point is. Hold on. Yeah, it makes sense why she's moving the way she's moving. Right, yeah, a lot of people wasn't impressed by it. She said the rich move differently. Yeah, maybe. So her point was this. When Juvia's Place disrespected a black woman, and it wasn't just Jackie Aina. If y'all was back there when that happened, right? It was Jackie Aina. Basically, what happened was, for those that don't know, Juvia's Place got real popular. We're gonna use because I can't seem to do the out 4, and I'm gonna set up under my eye. Got real popular in the black community. It was the black girls that was blowing them up. And then all of a sudden, I want to say Nikki Tutorial. Yes. Start using the eyeshadows. And of course, it blew up even more. So then all of a sudden, we're not sending PR to the girls that got you here, right? And then she decided, oh, I'm going to make some complexion products. Well, when she decided to make complexion products, who do you now need? Us. The ones you gave your butt to kiss, right? So Jackie Aina and Elisa Ashley, is that her name? I know those were the two main ones. Called her out on it. And honey, Coco CC, whatever the owner of Juvia's Place name is, I think it's Coco. Baby, somebody should have took her phone. It was like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And baby, she got on the internet and started going all the way off on Jackie Aina, but it made it personal. Was saying all kinds of stuff about her, talking about she was messing with married men, just like all kinds of, like, I'm looking at the stuff like somebody need to grab her phone. What is going on? All because Jackie Aina, and of course, again, she puts the cape on and she stands up and speaks the truth. And she gets the brunt of the blowback. So that is why, you remember that, right? That is why a lot of us stop messing. And you guys know, if you've been on this channel any amount of time, you guys know I hadn't bought Juvia's Place for years. I just recently, I think I bought something last year or maybe the year before, and it's not a lie, some lip gloss. I stopped supporting them because of it. So her question to the audience was this. If I'm picking and choosing and you saying, oh, I'm supporting him because he did something. Oh, let me go back. And not only did she do that, Jeffree Star reviewed the foundation and gave it a raving review. And do you know this woman went and praised and thanked him, kissed the ring. Oh, thank you. How are you as a black woman praising Jeffree Star, who also called Jackie Aina a gorilla? That holds, I mean, like, it's a whole, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are talking about stuff and they don't know all the facts. So you are saying thank you to somebody like that. And so, of course, she got a lot of pushback and she ended up taking it down. Oh, y'all, we've been on here almost an hour. I ain't done nothing. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some makeup on. And this is my thing. Why is it a problem that for her to be about her bag? I hear that a lot. People say, oh, Jackie for the bag. It's a lot of it. Who gets up and go to work for free? That's her job. So who gets up, goes to work, and put out exceptional work for free. Of course she's about her bag. We all are. That's why I say we pick and choose. We pick and choose. All of us are about our bags. The difference is my bag is like this and her bag is like that. And I'm not saying that she's perfect, because ain't nobody on this planet perfect. But you cannot take away what this woman has done for the Black women in this community. Can't tell you about so many of the shadows started staying in my eyelid. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. Yep. I remember that. Please, that's it. You remember that? Yeah, it was crazy back then. Girl, you remember I was anti-juvian, and I'm back to being anti-juvia's place. This was just a reminder. Oh, okay, now I remember why. Yep, Amrezy too, yep. Yep. Girl, that when you like, I was watching this stuff in real time when she was tweeting. It was on Twitter. I was like, what in the heck? Right, the bag is important, but don't use your morals. I agree with that. Yeah, they're married. So her question to did I put on foundation? No. Okay, y'all, we're gonna put on some foundation. We're gonna use the Tom Ford. Let me hurry up. We've been on here an hour. Oh my gosh, y'all. Why y'all got me a talk about this much? So what was I gonna say? Oh crap. Oh, so her question to the audience was, if you guys say I am supporting Patrick Ty and he did something basically against a Black woman, but yet you still support Juvia's Place, who has done something against Black women, what's the difference? You picking and choosing. And I said, you know what? That is so true. And it ain't just about makeup. Whenever there's like at one point, oh, we're not eating at Starbucks. Oh, we're not shopping at Target. Oh, we're not shopping at Walmart. Or oh, it's always something, right? But everybody picks and chooses what they're gonna do. Right now, today, you got people still going to Target, which I don't care. It ain't my, but everybody picks and chooses what heel they want to stand on. Right? But for her, she has to stand on every heel. And this is another thing I want to say too. Now, I want to ask y'all this. Jackie Aina, had 3 million followers on YouTube? And during that time, she was crusading for the girls, right? Do you feel like she was getting the full support of our community? Because Jackie Aina wasn't just doing high-end makeup. Jackie Aina was doing everything. She was doing drugstore to luxury. So she's out here crusading for the whole community. But the whole community didn't have her back. And I may be wrong. Y'all talk to me. Talk to me, baby. Come and talk to me. Hey, I really want to know. Now we're going to go in with the Alpine 1. App 1. And y'all, look what I pulled out. This Tom Ford bronzer. But you know, it ain't a bronzer for me. We're going to use it to set my face. That's actually pretty. Well, I'll be doggone. What y'all think about that? With the bronzer that I'm using as a setting powder because it's so light, and without. I like this. I don't still have my Marc Jacob bronzer, I don't think. I'm excited about that too. Hold on, let me catch him on the camera. Oh, you're thinking with your Rare Beauty and Fenty? Yes. I want to try the Rare Beauty foundation. Has she changed? She probably, I would hope so. I mean, as we all grow, because like I'm not saying she's perfect and she ain't never done no wrong. Don't get, I'm just saying I like to look at things a little bit outside the box and not just jump on the train, right? I'm not just jumping on the train. I can see the train is a moving, right? But I don't have to just jump on the bandwagon with everybody else. Okay, we're going to use the T2 for my bronzer. Where's my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, child? Well, hold on. Where's my Patrick Ta bronzer? Oh, wait. I'm going to use this bronzer in here, which I know that's not going to do nothing. Hold on. There we go. No, that's not it. Come and talk to me. Hold on, y'all. Where is my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer at? Let me catch up. Oh yeah, I am never doing. I'm with you, Ms. B. I'm not getting rid of nothing I done already paid my hard-earned money for. That I'm not doing. All my Patrick Ta stuff that I have, I will be using. Now, going forward, I probably will not be buying any more. See how he rectified this situation, because I don't like how he moving. I don't like that. And this is another thing too. When we wait as a collective group, right? When we wait, be like, oh, so-and-so is the spokesperson and they need to come out and speak on something. So we're going to use Jackie Aina as the spokesperson, right? But at the end of the day, what are you going to do? How are you going to do something? And what we can do is unfollow and not support with our dollars, right? That's the main, that's where you really hit a person. That's where they really feel it. Yeah, this bronzer is not deep enough. Where is my bronzers? Here we go, Natasha Denona. So as a collective group, that's where, for example, Jackie Aina did come out and she spoke about the James Charles situation. Yes, he lost some subscribers. he got on there, boohoo cried, and apologized. But he still got doggone nearly 40 million subscribers. Yeah, last thing was the ABH palette. Yep. And I think Jackie Aina, Makeup Shayla. I think Jackie Aina has shifted basically into more of luxury living. So I feel like that's another reason why a lot of people, that's not what they start following her for. So that makes sense. Y'all, I love how this brush, see how this brush just goes flat on your face? See that? It's almost like a big old hand. I mean, finger. But then I can flip it on the other side to bling in. Hold on, y'all. Let me catch up on the car. You said she supported James Charles until recently? I don't think she supported him. I don't know, Cap. I don't know about that. So you're saying that she was supporting James Charles as of lately? I think once that predatory behavior came out, I don't think she was supporting him when that came out. After that came out, I may be wrong, but I don't think she was. And I don't know who the old person is. Yeah, I'm not sure who they were. Kat, where you be getting your information from? Because are you giving me some fake news? Okay, y'all. So we got our bronzer. I'm gonna go down my nose just for and giggles. All right. Now we're gonna go and blush, which is the blush gate of it all. But we're just gonna do something easy because I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. And they talking about, oh, she over there doing blush cocktails. Full circle. And we're going to use the Alpine 4. And yeah, you don't need a lot of this blush. This is my Huda Beauty. I mean, Hunger and Go. Yeah, so that's my thing with this whole situation. I just feel like some are black and white. I feel like he should definitely accredit her and let it be known she's the inspiration. Oh, thank you. And you got a lot of people out here just doing click, just, oh, I want to talk about it because it's trending and I'm gonna get some views. And yeah, I say the same thing when there's when someone has been unalived and everybody is talking about it. Y'all have heard me say that. I just don't like that. I mean, I feel like I feel it's a place and time for all of it, but sometimes I feel like people will just be jumping on this bandwagon for, what is this? We're going to use this little glow as my highlight. I'm going to use the Alpine 3, but we're just going to use the tip. You see how that tip of that brush? I can be very intentional. I don't got no eyeshadow on. Y'all, okay. Do y'all want me to do I look another day with the brushes? Cause we've been on here an hour and 16 minutes. Y'all let me know. So we on a roll. Hold on, I'm gonna read what Cassie. Hold on. So she's gonna support him. The Arch Brown sale. Oh, I'm gonna have to look into that. I didn't know that. Let me. Oh, who was interested in the new Natasha Denona palette that's gonna drop? Anybody? You gonna buy it on sale? Well, ABH, it fell off. ABH, remember they were when the daughter was over doing everything. I'm gonna do the Zendo palette. So we're gonna go in with which one I want to go in with first? No, we're gonna go in with the C5. I'm gonna do a real quick look, y'all. This palette right here. I don't even know. We're just making it up as we go. I'm gonna go in with this color. Y'all look at that. It's got pickup, child. So what ABH to me, ABH when it was just the mom, and we would get like maybe 1 or 2 palettes a year. And then when the daughter took over, honey, we was getting a palette every month almost. I'm exaggerating. But and then all of a sudden we weren't getting nothing. We weren't getting no palettes. So what I'm using this brush for is to kind of like carve out where I want this eyeshadow to go. But I'm going to use the other brush to build up the intensity. But we're going to do this real quick. So we're going to go in with the Op 6 brush for intensity. See that? because of the way this brush is made, I can also blend it right on into that crease. And this is what I be telling people about a good brush. Like, it definitely makes a difference. Look how quick that went on. Yeah, I agree. When Anastasia was doing the brand, it was different. And it just, the quality of the shadows to me were better. It was just different. And then Norvina came and, you know, I think she might have been trying to reach a younger audience or something like that. I don't know what she was trying to do, but girl, she was doing a lot. She was doing a lot. And then we was complaining. And then we didn't get another palette we didn't get a palette for over a year. It felt like longer than that. And I was like, my gosh. I'm going in with the Alp 6 brush to intensify the outer V. And then blend it into that crease. All right. Now we're going to lay down. I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use the 7 to lay down. I don't know what I'm laying down, but we'll use this color right here. I'm going to lay that down. This is going to be pretty. Y'all know I love me a light lid. And see how it's fitting on my eyelid? Perfectly. And then I'm going to go back in with the 6 with no product, just to blend it. This is pretty, y'all. This is a very simple look, but pretty. Hold on, let me catch up on the comments. Yeah, I love our conversation today. Lord, I done put the wrong color in there. Put my brush in the wrong color. And that's why I said, you know, being able to come and talk to y'all, I was like, okay, I wasn't going to talk about it. And I didn't go into depth like I really want to, but I just kind of stayed surface with it. But I really wanted to know y'all opinions about the situation. Okay, go back in with the 6 brush. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do because we are running late. I'm going to use this is something else we can use the 8th brush for too, y'all. Cleaning up the edges of the eyeshadow. Look at that. Because of that little point. I feel like I need some shimmer. Let me clean this brush off. Yeah. I'm going to use this color right here. And I'm going to use the 5. Remember I said we could use that for the inner corner? And it fits perfectly right in this inner corner. Okay, yeah, that opened it up, made it pop some. This is a very soft shimmer. All my content creators, what y'all got going on? Oh yeah, this is perfect. This brush also is perfect for this inner corner. Oh yeah. I'm also going to use this same brush. I'm wiping it off for the lower lash line. I'm going to go in with this color that's in my outer V. And I'm probably going to add a little brown on it. Hold on, let me catch up on the comments. I think I'm caught up. Am I caught up? Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, whoa. I ain't caught. What happened? Okay. Hold on. Yeah, I think Too Faced, he left. Drop the jumbo. I don't know, too much. It was crazy. Yeah, they had controversy too. What was his controversy? Rich Lives Matter, something he had said. But yeah, he's gone. I don't know where KVD. I think the brand is still around, but she's no longer. I don't think she's the owner. Yeah, she did get married. She have kids. Yeah. The Lisa said she better go pray over her makeup. Woo, child. Yeah, these brushes definitely pick up. And if you got sensitive lower lash lines, these brushes feel so soft. Oh. Something about a good brush, baby. Did anybody pick up the double-decker makeup brush case from Sonia G? And I'm going to go in with this brown. Just add a little brown to it on top of it. I think this brown got shimmer in it, I think. I hope not. If it do, we're finna find out. See how the brown just tones that redness down? Y'all, when I tell you, y'all give me so much energy. Every time I come on this live, I be dog tired. All right, we done. Let me put on a mascara and a lippy. And we out of here. Lay your head on my pillow. All right, we're going to go in with Dark Star. Oh, let me catch up on these comments. Hold on. I don't do a lot of indie brands, so I'm not sure. They going goth? Is that the trend? Is that the new trend? And that's another thing too, when we say about makeup is copying and, everybody put their own little twist on it. I feel like the indie brands were the ones that really came out with that multi-chrome eyeshadow. And then, of course, other brands came out with their own version. Like, can you name a makeup product that is uniquely just one brand? Only one brand makes this particular product. And what I want the makeup artist to do, she needs to come out with her own. Like, I hope she comes out, because she do, I'm going to support it. Comes out with her own blush kit. And something else we also got to remember too, y'all. Black women's rage is profitable. Is there such thing as bad publicity? And I also found this strange that more people had more smoke for Jackie Aina than they did for Patrick Ta. It was so weird to me. I don't know what's going on with my lash right here. I'm using y'all as a mirror. I hope I ain't got no boogers in my nose, all up in the air. Let's see if y'all, let me catch the comments. Who is lemon hair? Who's that? I am the worst when it comes to putting mascara on my lower lashes. The worst. I don't know what I just did. A hot mess. A hot mess. I'm gonna use my Sephora lip liner. It's that plum one. Well, I gotta sharpen it. It never fails. Hold on, let me catch up. Has brand technology. Oh, he has a new. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's no longer part of it. Yeah, it was Rich People Matter. His cake said Rich People Matter. Yeah, I heard that too, that it was his sister. Oh, what did I do? I hate sharpening these things because they don't sharpen good. Oh no, this is terrible. Okay. I think we got it. Hold on, y'all. Oh. I'm gonna use Wildest Dreams. Paddock tie. Yeah, I love this Wildest Dreams. Yeah, a little color right here. Just a little dab will do you. Yeah, we've been on here forever. Y'all see this bump on my face? It's been on my face for multiple weeks now. First, I thought something bit me. Oh, that lip and this eye go well together. What y'all think? But it's not overpowering. It's not taking over the look. All right, let me catch up on these on the things. Who it is an indie brand that I do like. I like oh, what's the name? It's the Two Sisters. And they always come out with like a light palette and a dark palette. What's their name? What's the Oh man. I cannot think of the name of that brand. I like them, and then it's a black-owned indie brand. Who makes Oceanic? Remember Oceanic? That eyeshadow palette? To this day, it's one of my favorite blue palettes. To this day, one of my favorite blue greenish palettes. Like, it's beautiful. Beautiful. But y'all, that is it. Face is done. Something very simple. You know, the eye and everything. It wouldn't have took long had I been blah, 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 blah. I was running off at the mouth today. But this is the look. And I am excited about Sonia G's brushes. Again, as you guys saw, I was able to use these brushes effortlessly. Like, it got the job done. Quickly, it did what it's supposed to do. And that's what I love about her brushes. Her brushes do what they're supposed to do. It's like, you ain't got to do all these tricks and pony tricks. You know, you put in the powder product and put it on your face and go on about your business. And y'all see how quick I got this blend? See how that blend, like, the proof is in the pudding. That's all I'm going to say. So, again, thank you, Sonia G and Beautylicious, for sending me those brushes. We are we buying Natasha Friday? Are we buying? Yes or no? I'm leaning towards yes. And Tom and Marc Jacob. I wanted to talk about Marc Jacob today, but you know, we had Blushgate, so we had to talk about Blushgate. But that's it, everybody. Thank you so very much. For those that are watching the replay, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, gang, 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 replay, gang, gang, gang. Thank you. And you guys, in the comment section, let me know, are we purchasing The new, oh, let me brush my brows. The new Natasha Denona palette. I think it drops Friday. Thursday, or is that tomorrow? Do it drop tomorrow? Cat, do it drop tomorrow? No, it's the 29th, Friday, right? That's when it drops. All right, y'all. That's it. So to all my new subscribers, I see you and I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you know what you need to do. Hit that button so like I said, you'll see at the Grown Women's Table. Enter to the next video. Oh, and also, all the products that I use will be in the description box. If you decide to make any purchases, please consider using my link. And if you decide to make any purchases, period, from like Sephora or Ulta, there's always links for those brands in the description box. So that's it, y'all. Bye-bye. Hold on, what was... Oh, you talking about the purchases. All right, y'all. Love you. Bye-bye. We was on there for a minute.